Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Mindful grounding techniques for emotional regulation, strategies to foster stability and resilience. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by your emotions, mindful grounding techniques can offer an effective path toward regulation. These techniques help you reconnect with the present moment, enabling you to manage your feelings with greater clarity and control. By incorporating simple practices into your daily routine, you can cultivate a more balanced emotional state. Engaging in mindfulness not only provides immediate relief, but also strengthens your overall emotional resilience. Techniques such as deep breathing, body scanning, and sensory awareness can anchor you when anxiety or distress arises. Each method serves as a tool allowing you to refocus and regain a sense of calm amidst emotional turbulence. The beauty of mindful grounding is its accessibility. You can practice these techniques anywhere and at any time. Whether you're at home, in the office, or on the go, integrating these exercises into your life can transform how you experience and react to your emotions. Understanding mindful grounding. Mindful grounding techniques serve to anchor you in the present moment, allowing for better emotional regulation. These practices help create a sense of safety and stability, assisting you in coping with intense feelings. Definition and purpose of mindful grounding. Mindful grounding refers to the techniques that draw your attention to the present. These practices often involve engaging your senses to reconnect with your environment. By focusing on what you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, you cultivate awareness. This process can reduce anxiety and emotional distress. Grounding techniques help facilitate emotional regulation by interrupting spiraling thoughts and feelings. The science behind emotional regulation. Research shows that mindful grounding can positively impact your emotional state. Engaging in mindfulness activates areas in the brain associated with self-regulation. This leads to increased awareness of your emotions and thoughts. Practicing grounding techniques can decrease activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and stress responses. In contrast, it increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is linked to decision-making and emotional control. Studies indicate consistent practice may improve your ability to manage stress and emotional turbulence, making it a valuable tool in emotional regulation. Basic techniques of mindful grounding. Mindful grounding techniques can help you connect with the present moment, anchoring your thoughts and feelings. 3 effective methods include breathing exercises, sensory awareness, and physical movements, each offering practical ways to enhance emotional regulation. Breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are foundational in grounding techniques. Begin by finding a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand. Hold for a count of 3, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this process for several minutes. Focus on the breath entering and leaving your body. This practice calms the mind and reduces stress. You may also try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Regular practice can create a sense of stability and peace. Sensory awareness. Engaging your senses is key to grounding. Focus on what you can see, hear, smell, touch, and taste. Choose an item nearby, like a leaf or a piece of fabric. Observe its color, texture, and temperature. You can create a sensory inventory by naming 5 things you see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This technique helps redirect attention away from distress and anchors you in the moment. Physical movements. Physical movements can provide a strong grounding effect. Simple actions like walking, stretching, or yoga can enhance your awareness of the body. Begin with a few slow stretches, focusing on each movement and its sensations. Feel your muscles engaging and releasing tension. If you prefer walking, take a few steps outside. Pay attention to how your feet connect with the ground. Create a rhythm with your steps while focusing on the environment around you. Incorporating these movements helps reinforce your connection to your body and the present. Integrating mindful grounding in daily life. Incorporating mindful grounding into your daily routine allows you to improve emotional regulation effectively. Try to establish structured practices and apply techniques to specific situations. Creating a routine. To integrate mindful grounding, establish a daily routine that incorporates specific moments for practice. Consider setting aside times in the morning, afternoon, and evening dedicated to mindfulness. Morning ritual. Start your day with 5 to 10 minutes of mindful breathing. Focus on your breath while seated comfortably. This sets a grounding tone for the day. Midday check-in. Schedule a brief pause during your day. Take a moment to observe your surroundings. Engage your senses. What do you see, hear, or smell? Evening reflection. End your day by reflecting on your emotions. Write down your feelings in a journal to gain clarity and integrate your experiences. Consistency in these practices strengthens your connection to the present moment and fosters emotional stability. Grounding techniques for specific situations. Utilizing grounding techniques tailored to specific situations can reduce anxiety and improve emotional responses. During stressful meetings, focus on sensation of your feet touching the ground. Visualize roots anchoring you to the earth to foster a feeling of stability. While experiencing overwhelm, try the 5-4-3-2-1 technique to redirect your focus. In moments of panic, use a small object like a stone or a stress ball. Hold it tightly while concentrating on its texture, weight, and temperature to ground yourself physically. Implementing these techniques can provide immediate support in challenging moments, enhancing your emotional regulation skills effectively. Challenges and solutions. Practicing mindful grounding techniques can present various challenges. Understanding these obstacles allows for effective solutions to improve emotional regulation. Common obstacles in practice. You might encounter difficulties such as distractions or a wandering mind during grounding exercises, especially if you have ADHD. External noise or multitasking can divert your attention, making it hard to focus on the present moment. In addition, emotional resilience may arise. You could feel uncomfortable facing certain feelings or memories that surface during these practices. To combat these challenges, establish a consistent routine. Choose a quiet, dedicated space for practice to minimize distractions. Set realistic goals for each session, allowing yourself to gradually deepen your practice without overwhelming yourself. If your mind starts to wander, give yourself a reminder and bring it back to the present without judgment. If your mind continues to wander, you might need to adjust your practice. Is this the best time of day? Are you in a good location? Or do you just need more practice? Adapting techniques to individual needs. Not every technique suits everyone. It's essential to tailor practices to fit your preferences and experiences. For example, if breathing exercises feel ineffective, consider integrating movement like yoga or walking. You may also prefer sensory-focused strategies utilizing objects like stress balls or textured fabrics. Experiment with different techniques to discover what resonates with you. Keep a journal to track your experiences, noting what works and what doesn't. This will help you refine your approach. Flexibility in your practice can increase consistency, leading to more effective emotional regulation over time. Mindfulness takes practice, and if you're easily distracted, you might find it frustrating. Don't be afraid to experiment with how and when you practice. If 10 minutes is too long for your sustained focus, do 5 minutes or 3. Any little bit can make a difference, and once you start small, you can gradually increase. Or not if you like the short segments. Like any tool or strategy, consider how to implement it best for you. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.